Next up, we're going to go back to long form. We're going to talk about podcasts. First thing I'm going to say when people come to podcasts, firstly, make sure you listen to the Charlie Johnson Show, which is my podcast. We give free game all the time on there. Second thing to say is if you are going to talk and you are going to record yourself, please do yourself a favor and also record the video version. Why? Because podcast platforms are great. They have a high audience demographic. They have the highest kind of like avatar of people probably other than LinkedIn. It's amazing for improving client retention. However, if you're using Acast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the problem you have is it doesn't get pushed to new people. Spotify's starting to change some of that now, but if you take the YouTube video version of your podcast and then you put it onto YouTube and maybe create a separate channel, it can get pushed out to new people. People can discover SEO and you can pull people into your world. Now, the big thing with podcasts is to actually be consistent. Most people find this very difficult. And if I'm honest, the first time I recorded a podcast, I remember sitting in my shed in my garden in Surrey, talking into a microphone on my own. This is kind of weird. And it takes some time kind of getting used to, but this is something that really compounds for you over time because people will go through and binge podcasts. In particular, if you either make short digestible episodes or you do guests. One thing I would advise not doing is not trying to become like the next Chris Williamson or Stephen Bartlett. If you have a business that's in a specific niche, make specific content that's maybe 8 to 12 minutes long, solving their specific pain points. Now, why is this powerful? You are literally getting in their head every single day, every single week, and they are listening to you, absorbing you. You become their mentor at scale. And if you want me to become your mentor at scale, there's a link below the video where you can actually check out our own podcast. And we've had 3 videos and 3 podcasts a week on there as well. But the big thing with this, I'm going to give you a gift, is this software. So this is called Riverside. So if, for example, you want to stream with someone and you want to record a podcast and you don't want to use Zoom because it's going to be in crap quality, you can use Riverside and it'll be in 4K. And this is really, really powerful if you can do client interviews, client case studies, because remember, what does this do? Builds authority, builds trust, it pulls people in. And essentially it comes into the next platform we're going to talk about, which kind of isn't a platform, but it's email. Because podcasts are one of the best things you can push people on email, because what? This is kind of a warm list already. And these are slowly going to push people over the line. They start to actually listen to them. They start to absorb them. You get it kicking in their head. Things you have to look at with email and most people get wrong. Number one is the delivery and open rate. If your delivery rate is terrible, if your open rate is sub 10%, that is kind of an issue. You also have to think about this as a platform that the most important thing, similar to kind of YouTube, is the packaging initially. What is the subject line? And do you want me to give you the best subject line you can use? This is very, very simple, so don't get this wrong. It's literally going to be doing a question mark. If you use the subject line a question mark, you will have a higher open rate than anything else. Why? Because I've created a curiosity gap. People want to click to see what's in the email. Like, why has Charlie emailed me? What is this thing? So like, that's kind of what we want to be doing to kind of get the open rate. Because again, you can have the greatest email in the world, similar to you have the greatest YouTube video in the world. But if you can't get people to open the email, can't get people to click on the video, doesn't matter. Now, the value also of email, in my opinion, is omnipresence. You can be in people's inbox every single day. And how often should you email? At least once a week. I would personally do something like a newsletter as a minimum, tell some stories in terms of what you've learned that week, give some advice, actually like build some trust with your audience. The thing we actually personally do is we email every single day. So we'll push people to podcasts, we'll show people client results, we'll tell stories, we'll push people to lead magnets. That's essentially what we're looking to do. Because again, part of the spiderweb market technique, which we use with our clients in 7 big scaling systems in our own business, this whole thing becomes an ecosystem that feeds itself and then becomes like a force multiplier. And these are the exact platforms you want to be using when it comes to social media. Now, if I was to break down exactly the big mistakes people make when it comes to this, is you are trying to create a world-class brand by filling all your content on like an iPhone 4. Like if you want to have a premium coaching brand, you need to have premium content. So hire a videographer, get people to edit stuff for you properly. If you're making more than 5, 10K a month, don't edit your content yourself. Don't edit your YouTube videos yourself. Like I used to edit my own YouTube videos on iMovie on my computer, like while the camera's laughing, because it was probably horrendous. And the reality is you need to actually invest into media and into traffic and understand this isn't a cost. This is you doing one of 2 things. You have the business you have today and you have the business you have tomorrow. And you investing in building these audiences is replenishing the well that you can keep basically drinking from. The reason most people struggle is they're constantly draining the well. Now, the last thing I want to say to you in terms of content is, one, be authentically you. You can look at other people's inspiration, mirror their style in terms of formats of the content, but make it in your own iteration. The second thing is, do not be afraid to fail. And if you want to see what bad content looks like, go look at my original YouTube channel, Charlie Johnson Fitness, and look how nervous I was at first on camera, because it takes a while for you to get good at this. My best advice in terms of getting more comfortable on camera is try to talk in your stories every single day, and you quickly realize no one cares. And this will help you in terms of scaling your business rapidly. If you enjoyed this clip and you're a business owner, content creator, or coach, and you want help in terms of exactly how to scale your business to the next level using ads, AI, VSLs, setters, and building teams to basically monetize your business and monetize your knowledge, but without you having to press all the buttons, it's never been easier than before. What we can do is we can walk through the whole process in terms of how we're doing this over and over and over again with content creators, with business owners. If you hit the link at the bottom of this video, you can book a call with us and the team. We can audit your whole business, show you where the bottlenecks are, and show you exactly how we can scale. And if we think you're a good fit to work with us, we can show you what that looks like too.